Hello, big, big world. You know, I think most of us have heard the expression that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you deal with it. And that's been going through my mind the last few days, um, just about the experience that I'm having and the feedback that I'm getting from people. It's really wonderful, and I'm gonna toot my own horn for a minute here. So I'll let the ego out of the cage to breathe a little bit. So a few different people have told me that I'm going through this cancer treatment with grace, and the word that I would use more is acceptance. That I am practicing. Trust me, if this happened a year ago, I'd have been kicking and screaming and whining and complaining and poor me, why me? And it's not that I don't do that, because I definitely do that, but I give it some time and space, and then I allow people to help me. So I went to the doctor the other day. I went to the radiologist, and it was a very long appointment. It was pretty invasive. Pretty invasive. But they gave me an exam and mapped out where they're going to give me radiation. They gave me little tattoos, 4 of them, so that they can line me up in the same place every time. They talked to me about I'll be going in 5 days a week for 5 weeks, and coming in at the same time every day. And they gave me, I was there for about 3.5 hours. And on my way out, they gave me this piece of paper that talked about needing to have a full bladder when I go in there each day. And on the back of this piece of paper talked about this low fiber diet, and I just about lost it. I was like, I have been eating plant-based whole food. It said no whole grains, nothing with more than 1 gram of fiber in it. And I was like, okay, well, all right, I guess, this is just something I'm going to have to do for 5 weeks, and, I'll make the best of it. Maybe I'll have some sushi, because all the things that it said not to eat are my staples, the things that I eat all the time, like beans and raw vegetables and things like that. And then all the things on the what to eat side was the things I don't eat: dairy, refined flour, and meat and stuff. And so, I was, asked for help, and my sister was helping me research what I was going to do for these weeks. And I kept just saying, it's 5 weeks. Maybe I'll get to have some stuff that I haven't had since January, and it'll be fine. I will get through it. But, I took some time to whine and complain about it. But then I accepted that it was happening, and I reached out to the nurse and at the radiologist's office, and I asked, I was patient in getting a call back, and was just like, this is gonna be okay. It'll all get figured out. It's gonna be fine. Which I wouldn't have done that before. I would have been freaking out for days on end, but I didn't. I just had faith that everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Talked to the nurse, and she was like, oh yeah, that's not even for you. It was just the stuff on the other side of the paper about having a full bladder when you come in. You don't have to do the low fiber diet. And while you're having treatment, if you're having a whole lot of intestinal discomfort, then we'll work with you on reducing your fiber intake at that time. No big deal. I might still get to have some sushi. No, it's not that I can't. It's just a 1 day at a time, though. Just 1 day at a time. And today, I can eat all the fiber I want. So, beyond just being grateful for the fiber, though, I'm grateful for my outlook and it's incredible in the past year how much it's evolved, my ability to just handle things as they come up and not resist. The acceptance rather than resistance, and just know that everything's going to be okay. Everything already is okay, and everything's going to be okay.